Hey everybody, welcome to Redneck Outfitters 1 YouTube channel. Today we're working on the 8N/2N. It's an 8N tractor, 1949. The motor got blowed up, so I found a motor from a 1946 2N, and it's at the machine shop right now getting a little work done, but hopefully we're going to get it back here. They said it might be a month or so. They're pretty busy. We need to start putting it back together. But in the meantime, been working on the fenders, cleaning them up a little bit, toolbox, seat, the transmission section, the dash, back part of the dash, getting it all cleaned up a little bit, putting some primer on it just to keep it protected while it's sitting here. I'm really wanting to get the motor going and get everything lined out there before I go too deep into getting in. You know, I'm not going to make it a show tractor anyway, so but I don't want to get too deep into cleaning all this stuff before I put, in case I finally get the tractor together and then I have to start tearing this part, the back part, apart, and start working on the hydraulic pump or some kind of gears back here, or seals or what have you. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I just want to get it running for now and see where we're at. So, but anyway, we're going to take a look around. As I said, the engine is in the machine shop right now, so I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up. I replaced that starter switch there earlier today, and that all went well. So got a new starter switch, got the dash cleaned up a little bit, got the fenders and the seat, a little bit of primer on them. Probably gonna have to redo that seat after throwing my tools on there, but she's cleaning up pretty good. As far as the rest of this mess, which is what it is right now, no doubt about it. Of course, oil pan, I'm going to be cleaning it up here pretty soon. Hopefully get some primer on it. Getting primer on the rest of the timing covers, the oil covers. I'm going to be doing the valve covers here pretty soon. And I'm going to be moving on to the head and exhaust and cleaning all that up. A lot of the stuff sitting over here in a pile. The tube for the spark plug wires. You know, more canisters. Of course, my oil pump, I'm going to rebuild it right when I get the engine back. I don't want to do it too soon. And matter of fact, this one here, I don't know that it needs rebuilt, but we're going to get it rebuilt. And of course, got the fan. I'm trying to clean it up a little bit. And I get the big job. Got the hood. I'm thinking about replacing the gas tank, just to be sure. You know, this thing's set for probably good 8 years or better. I do have a new pin for the front axle and bushing and all that good stuff, so probably gonna have to pop that radiator off and have it flushed out and see what I can do about getting that pin out of there. That might be a chore. And then of course, once we get all that done, get some more stuff, maybe I can get these tires off, maybe get on them inner fenders, get them cleaned up and primed. And we're just taking the time. I had carpal tunnel surgery a little over a month ago on my left hand, and I had carpal tunnel and cubital tunnel done on the right side here about just over a week ago, week and a half ago. So it's kind of limited my ability to sit out here and sand on stuff and beat on stuff and wrench on stuff, and so we're just trying to do what we can do. And we're going to get these front wheels cleaned up, probably be changing all 4 tires at some point. These are pretty dry rotted from sitting. But that's the project, and that's the progress so far. So hopefully we're going to get it going. I don't know. I definitely want to go on by the end of the summer, but it all depends on when I get the motor back. So just taking the time, try to learn what I'm doing here, because I've never rebuilt a tractor, so not of this magnitude. You know, I've repaired stuff and been a mechanic for several years. You know, took auto mechanics in high school and this and that. And this is by far one of the funnest and probably easiest things to work on that I've ever had to work on. I'm really enjoying myself. So I'll enjoy it a lot more when I drive it down that driveway. But sometime we'll get there. Well, today we're doing a little tedious work. This is the oil filter canister. As you can see, it's pretty gummed up on the outside there. So I'm going to get it cleaned off. A lot of scraping, a lot of tedious work, but it's good for my hands. You know, after the surgeries and had the last month, the doctor told me to keep using them. You know, just don't do too much. And this is pretty good work for that, to exercise my hands a little bit without straining them. You know, I'm not doing a lot of squeezing. So we're just kind of piddling around out here in the garage, trying to get this thing cleaned up a little bit while the motor's at the machine shop. Take advantage of our time. Like I said, it's a lot of scraping, a lot of buffing, a lot of degreasing. You know, I'm getting some stuff primered. Not getting too worried about getting anything really painted right now till I get all the mechanical work done that I want to get done. I really don't want to get something all nice and pretty and then end up tearing it up, because I had to go back and tear it apart. So, you know, primer's easy to replace. But so just kind of prettying up the tractor a little bit, getting the crap off of it. You know, it's set for about 8 years, and that wasn't good for it, of course. So that's the agenda for today. Just playing in the grease and the dirt. Got nothing better to do. Like I said, it's good exercise for my hands. Just remember, if you ever get into a project like this, sometimes there's a lot of work like this that has to be done. That, of course, nobody else wants to do it either. But like I said, it's got to be done to get the project done right. So It's not all fun and games, but if you enjoy what you're doing, you enjoy getting dirty, you enjoy working with tools, that ain't no big deal. It's actually pretty cool, you know. Take something and make something out of it that somebody else decided they didn't want to mess with, I guess. So that's what we're doing today. You know, a lot of people say that you should probably be doing a better job what you're doing, but considering my condition and considering that I plan on using this tractor, not just having to sit around hauling it to shows, so it's gonna be good enough, like Grandpa always said, it's gonna be good enough for the girls I date. So, piece by piece, we're getting there. We're getting some stuff done. So, hopefully, things will keep moving along this summer.